Hey folks, how's it going? Crypto Stu here, bringing you a brand new video to talk through the new futures passive income calculator that I have just shared with the Elephant Money community. I have actually just made one small change to this, so we're now on to version 1.1. And so I thought this would be the perfect time to do a quick tutorial video on how to use the calculator, and because I don't foresee many changes happening, certainly in the short term. I think it's got everything on here now that we really need. So as always, please remember to hit like and subscribe, and if you've got any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them in the comments section down below. So first of all, just a quick run through of the general layout here. You've got the dashboard tab, which is the main page that you're going to be using. This is where you input your details. This is where you're going to be able to see the main stats of your strategy. Then you've got the detail sheet. So this is really what's happening behind the scenes. This is how all the numbers are calculated, but it also gives you an opportunity to go in and have a more granular view at what's going on. You don't change anything in this sheet. And then finally, just a useful info and link. So a bit of a description about what Elephant Money Futures is. I'm not going to go through that in today's video. There's also a link to the Elephant Money Wiki, which is a fantastic resource for the whole Elephant Money ecosystem. And this link takes you directly to the section that is dedicated to discussing futures. I've also got a link here to my existing Elephant Money Futures spreadsheet, which is absolutely still relevant and valid. This new passive income calculator isn't a replacement for that old spreadsheet. I've really just tried to simplify things as much as possible in the new one, so that it's as easy as possible for new people, people who are not familiar with how spreadsheets work, to be able to use and to be able to understand the opportunity that they have in front of them with Elephant Money Futures. And then finally, there's a link here for SK Crypto K's Elephant Money Futures overview. So that's kind of the general layout. We're going to focus in today's video on looking at the dashboard, because that's where you as a user need to put your input. So in this left-hand section here, this is where all the user inputs are required. So the first bit here is regarding this first section is about your deposits. So when are you going to start this? Today it's the 26th of October, so I've got that showing as the 26th of October. How much is your initial deposit going to be? So that's a minimum of $200. And then how much are your ongoing deposits going to be? So in Elephant Money Futures, in order for you to compound, you have to make an additional deposit, and that's a minimum of $200. So that's the financial section up there. Then we're going to look at this next section, which is compounding period. So you may, depending on your strategy, you may want to spend a period of time where all you do is compound. And that's going to, quickly accelerate your balance. And so this section here is if you would like to spend a period of time compounding only, you would enter the number of months that you want to do that for in this first box here. And just to let you know, each month is actually only 28 days. So this spreadsheet is set up to work on a 28-day cycle. So you see the number of days here on the left-hand side of the details tab: 0 days, 28 days, 56 days, 84 days, etc. And that is because it makes it easier for, if you can say, I'm going to deposit every second Sunday, for example, and that works quite nicely if you use a 28-day rolling cycle. So these aren't calendar months, these are months measured in 28 days, something to point out. Then during this compounding period, how frequently are you going to deposit? So this is the thing that I've just recently added. Originally it was set just to accept a monthly deposit. Some people might want to be a little bit more aggressive with that and choose to deposit fortnightly or even weekly. And so you've got that option in the drop-down list here. So for example, let's say I want to start this with $10,000. My ongoing deposits are going to be $200, and I'm going to compound for 6 months. But in that time, I'm going to make 2 deposits per month. So I'm going to do a fortnightly deposit. And this shows me that at the end of this 6 month period, my balance will have gone from 10,000 up to $26,100. Okay, so hopefully you're following along at this point. Then, once you've gotten past this compounding period, the 6 months here, or if we say this is 12 months now, you go into the main strategy. And this is just how many days do you let your rewards accumulate for before you compound in this first box. So let's say I'm going to do 21 days and then I'm going to deposit $200 to compound my rewards. And then I'm going to let the rewards build up for 7 days and then withdraw them. So this would be a 21-7 strategy. Okay, now you've got a little box here that's going to prompt you if 21 plus 7 doesn't equal 28. So if I was to put 20 and 7, it's going to show me, or it's going to give me a little warning here to say that really these numbers should be adding up to 28. The calculator will still work in the background, but it won't be accurate because there's some information in the detail sheet that works purely based on a 28-day cycle. So try and keep this to 28 days. I could use a strategy like 14 days, then compound, 14 days, then claim, and that's going to, provide a less growth, but a longer period of time where I can claim out my rewards. One thing to note here is if you ever get to a point where your balance is 1 million, or your accumulated rewards over this period, so say 21 days and 7 days, so 21 days, if 21 days worth of rewards is over 50,000, because there is a maximum daily withdrawal limit of 50,000, this calculator will automatically switch you to a 14-day compound, 14-day claim strategy. So something for you to note there. Monthly income target is just, let's say that you want to be earning $4,000 a month, or let's say you want to earn that $5,000 a month. This is going to check the detail sheet and find out when you will achieve that $5,000 per month, or minimum $5,000 per month, based on the strategy that you've selected here. And that's it. That's all you have to input. So you've got the date, your initial deposit, your ongoing deposits, how many months you want to compound for, and just also let you know here that if you put that to 0, you'll go straight into this strategy that you determine down here. So I'm going to put that back to 6. You select the frequency in which you're doing your deposits during this compounding period, and it's going to show you your balance at the end of that. Then you want to put in your main strategy, so something like 21 to 7, or you could do 18 to 10. That'd be another valid combination, because that adds up to 28 days. Have a play around with it and see what difference that makes. Obviously, something like 21 and 7 is convenient because it means that you'd be doing on the same day of the week each week. And then if you want to put in here a monthly income goal, that will become apparent when we go and look at the dashboard results here, the key strategy stats. So that's your inputs done. Let's move over here to the strategy statistics. So again, just a reminder that 1 month is equal to 28 days rather than it being a calendar month. Total withdrawn is going to show you, and there's a key here on the right hand side. This is the total amount of BUSD that you're withdrawing from your futures wallet during the lifetime of your wallet. So $816,000 is what you would take in. You will have deposited here. This is the total amount that you've deposited over the course of the lifetime of the wallet, $26,400. which means you've got a lifetime return on investment of nearly 3,000% with this particular strategy. This is the number of months it takes for your strategy to reach your monthly income goal, which I've set here to 5,000. So it's going to take me 34 months or 34 times 28 days to reach 5,000, a monthly income of $5,000. It's going to take me 23 months where I'm breaking even, essentially, where the amount that I have claimed and the amount I have withdrawn is equal to the amount that I have deposited. And this strategy is going to last for a total of 82 months. And once that's done, that's it finished. So this 816 is the maximum I can withdraw, using this strategy. Now, this is going to depend on the strategy that you use. So, for example, if I was to have something that was a little bit more targeted towards a slower growth, so something like 16 and 12, you will see that in actual fact, that results in a larger amount that I will withdraw overall, but it's going to take a lot longer. This is now 186 months that this wallet goes through. So again, this is a really useful tool for you to be able to go in and have a look at what your strategy might look like. You then get the bar chart here, which shows you your annual income for the next 10 years, essentially. And this, you can see that this strategy here, we're getting up to 50K a year in 2028. It's probably 65K, all the way up to over 100K by 2033. And you can see the exact figures down here on the table data. You can see the annual income for the strategy, the average monthly income. So this is just the annual income divided by 12. And then you've got some more granular information, and it goes on a 6 monthly cycle. So you can see the data 6 months in, 12 months in, 18 months in, etc. And it's going to show you your balance, how much you're withdrawing each month based on this strategy here, what your ROI is in terms of percentage, how much you've withdrawn in total, and this last column just is like a tag. Have you reached the monthly income goal, i.e. this 5,000 by that point? If I was to go back and just play around with some numbers here, but let's compound for 12 months, and we'll do a fortnightly deposit during that 12 months. So by the end of that, I'm going to have a balance of 62,000, and then I'm going to switch to a 21-day compound, 7-day claim, and my monthly income target is 4,000. Okay, so that's going to take me, now I'm going to take a total of 790,000 out of the system. It's going to take me 22 months to reach this 4,000 per month minimum, 22 months to get my return on investment. The wallet will last for 73 months, and my total return is going to be 2,826. And you can see in this bar chart that this first 2024, so next year, I'm only going to be earning 10K, but by 2025, I'm earning 53,000 from my futures wallet. Then in 2026, I'm earning over 100,000. 2027, 175,000, etc., etc. But you can see that the lifetime of this wallet, because we're claiming, because we're growing it more aggressively, is going to be smaller. And one thing to note here, the return on investment is calculated basically by profit divided by the deposit times 100. So we're looking at actual money withdrawn versus money put in to calculate our ROI rather than growth. Okay, I think that's important to highlight. So that's pretty much it, folks. If you've got any questions, any comments, any suggestions, then as always, please pop a comment in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.